And I'm also hearing from our crew on the scene. They are reporting that they saw SWAT entering Northside Hospital. So, you wonder if that is kind of a focal point in this investigation. That's kind of the address that we were given.
Yeah, Cody Alcorn saying some of his sources are telling him that was sort of where this all started at Northside Hospital, their location in Midtown. That's according to sources. We'll be working to confirm that as well. Tracy Amick Peer is also live in the area there in Midtown with an update for us. Tracy, what are you seeing?
Well, we're at Spring Street and 14th Street, 1 block away from West Peachtree. There are large crowds of police agencies, everyone from MARTA Police to APD. We still are seeing more police arriving, coming into the situation, trying to get it under control. Of course, we spoke with people earlier who were inside some of these buildings around here, and the 1100 building, they are all on lockdown. They're just watching, waiting, and seeing. They're sheltering in place. I also spoke with a mother whose child is in a daycare. They got a text alert that basically said, your child is inside the daycare right now, they're safe, but we're in lockdown, you can't come pick them up right now. So imagine the fear of people who aren't even anywhere near here right now, just dealing with the situation. Of course, a lot of people are still coming up kind of confused as to what's going on. There's a lot of traffic, a lot of people trying to walk into the area. Of course, it's a very busy part of Midtown at a very busy part of the day. Of course, we've heard about the multiple injuries and one person dead at this point. Of course, if you look behind me, Jefferson, can you zoom in over there? You can see the large crowd of police. A lot of them are standing by. Every now and then you'll see them kind of pick up the speed and run to a different area. It's still an active area. It is shut off to try to keep everyone safe as they try to get the situation under control. Back to you.
Tracy, just want to ask you to help set the scene for the area you're in. We see that enormous amount of police presence. We know this is sort of the area where the Google office building is, the Epicurean Hotel. What other businesses, restaurants, what are you seeing around you to give people sort of some context to the location?
Well, I can see there's a Veni Vidi Vici restaurant, there's Farm Burger. Of course, this is the time of day where people are walking around, grabbing lunch right across the street from us. There's Dean's at Midtown, there's a Shell station. I mean, this is on Spring Street, which is always a very busy street any time of day, especially around the lunchtime hour. So right now, we're just kind of watching everybody make their way. You can see people still walking through the roped off area, just trying to get to where they need to be, as police are, of course, trying to get everyone into a safe spot as they try to take a very active situation and keep it safe for everyone who's around here.
Tracy, you're right in the middle of all this right now. First of all, please stay safe. Are you seeing police going around to some of these businesses, these buildings, to check on locked doors to make sure that the suspect isn't in any of these buildings?
As of now, I think that time not necessarily has passed, but I think they probably already checked this area. Right now, they're kind of set up at different points on the street to just kind of keep abreast of what's happening. And then, of course, there's a large crowd of them working together as they get information from other officers who are in different buildings, kind of telling them what they've already checked and where they need to check next. But right now, I mean, if you look down the street, you can see a marshal's vehicle, a Fulton County Sheriff, you can see MARTA Police. I mean, there are police agencies from all throughout the area working together now to try to find the suspect, bring them into custody. Of course, we have the picture of the suspect they're looking for, and right now everyone around here, they're just trying to get them out of the situation so they can eliminate them and take a look at where the suspect actually is.
I mean, talk about an all hands on deck situation. Tracy's saying even MARTA police are there. 1111's Cody Alcorn talking to us earlier saying, I mean, he saw highway patrol, we have SWAT, we have the sheriff's department, the police, of course. I mean, all hands on deck for this situation.